Welcome back to Middlefield Custom Sawmill. Today I have something that I don't think anybody knows about. It's really cool, so watch this. This is not a sponsored video. The guys that make it, they don't even know that it fits on sawmills, so this should be good. This is a router sled with wheels, and it fits on a sawmill. And the guys that make it, they don't know it fits on a sawmill. They make it this long out to here so it can fit on a 4x8 sheet of plywood, you know, a table with a piece of plywood on top, and roll down the plywood to flatten slabs. But I bought it and adapted it so it rides right on my mill. I don't have to have a great big table taking up space in the garage. And we're going to try this out today, see if I can flatten this slab. They just redesigned their router sled. The last version was C-channel, and they had carved out a big thing in the middle, and the router would slide back and forth in that. Now they made it out of an extrusion, and now instead of just having the wheels out at the edges, you can put them as far or as close as you want. When you do that, it fits on an LT15 sawmill. So they have no idea that it fits on a sawmill. I'm going to be the guy that tells them. I'm going to point out this video to them and say, go look. You can see this slab dried really flat, but right there in the middle, there's a little bit of a hump. And this is a beautiful walnut slab. I mean, this is some pretty wood. A friend of mine wanted a nice slab like this to make a guitar body, and I want to flatten it before I send it to him. So we're going to flatten it for him. We're going to see how this works out. And I've never tried it before. I just got this, so we'll see if it works, we'll see if it doesn't. Okay, so the way this thing works, it rolls back and forth this way, and then the router slides back and forth this way, and the router head planes off the top. And what I did was, to get the slab here to the right height, I took a board and ran it through my planer till it was the right thickness, and then I just cut 4 pieces off and put them on the ends to keep it at the right height, you know, the same height at every corner. And now it's nice and solid, it's clamped in place, it's level. I can show you what it is we're going to try and fix. If I put this on here, you can see at that end it's up, or at this end it's up, see? That wobbles. That's because it's higher in the middle. Now, some material is going to have to come out. This way, it dried perfectly flat. Oh, there's a little bit right there. The middle's a little high again. But this slab, I can't believe this thing dried this flat. So I think I've got the router adjusted pretty well. It's going to hit right about there, so. So there's one pass with the router. Now this is a 1 horsepower router. It's got, let me flip it up for you here. It's got this little 1-inch surfacing bit on it. I mean, it's not much of a bit, but it's only a 1/4 inch router. So, and here you can see the wheels. Those two and those two. That's what holds it on the sawmill. So I made my first pass, and that is smooth. That's almost feels like it was planed. A little bit here and a little bit there so far. Now I got to lower the router down and go a little more until I get the whole surface. But I'm taking thin cuts. I don't want to go too heavy. You can see how nice that rides. That really rolls great. I mean, I got a little sawdust on here I probably ought to clean off, but so we're going to keep going. All right, here we go. Okay, so I'm taking small passes, but that's smooth. The lines, there's a little bit of a ripple. I mean, that's a router bit. That sandpaper will take that right down. That's coming out great. You can see from the top, you can see the areas where I got and where it didn't get so far. But yeah, this is working. And the best part is, the mess stays outside with the sawmill, which is where the mess always is. So we're going to keep going here. We'll probably do a time lapse or something to get it all flat, and then we'll take a look at how it did. That is looking really nice. So I got a little bit, you can see where it ended here. I got to go down just a little more. I'm taking really small height cuts because it's just a little 1-horse router. Okay, you ready? Look at that. That is flat. Flat as a board. There is no light coming through. That's awesome. That is perfect. So, there you have it. Stone Coat countertops. They're the ones that make this. It's on their website. It's $399 without the router. And boy, does it fit an LT15 wide perfectly. It is absolutely perfect for an LT15 wide. This is the profile. Right here is where that plate that the router's on. This thing slides so easy. Watch. One finger. I mean, you couldn't ask for more than that. And then it slides this way. You know, it rolls so nice and smooth. So the guys at Stone Coat, they don't know about this yet, but I'm going to point this video out to them so they know, because they could sell a ton of these to guys with sawmills. You leave the mess outside. You don't have to have all this in your garage. Just do it out here on the mill. So I took about 1/4 inch off of that, and it's more than an inch thick. It's like 1.25 inches still. So perfect for a guitar body. And that figure, look at this. I'm not throwing water on it, but look at that. That is so pretty. You got the Y figure up here, and as you go down, I ought to sand this. I should bring my sander out and just hit it with sandpaper real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I sanded it and I wiped it down with a little bit of mineral spirits. Look at this. That is some pretty wood. There you go. Perfect for a guitar body right there. Right there, you cut a guitar body out of that. That would be awesome. Beautiful slabs. This out of a little scrap of walnut. There's a better shot of it for you. Man, that's three-dimensional. I don't know if I can get a good shot of that. The light keeps shining off it. That came out great. So, thanks Stone Coat. That is a really cool little router sled. I love it. Fits right there on the mill. That is so cool. Well, that's it for today. Appreciate your watching. You guys, you make this channel. You know, I couldn't buy this stuff without you guys. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you saw something you didn't see before. It cut that so nice. And that's what this little crappy 1 horsepower 20-year-old Craftsman router. Remember these? Birds!